For 17 years, no one has stepped inside. No voices, no laughter, no light, just silence, and the sound of time slowly swallowing a home. Hidden deep in the Appalachian Mountains is a house the world forgot, but once it was everything to the people who lived here. In 1957, a young couple stood on this land with nothing but love and a dream. Freshly married, full of hope, they built a home where they would raise a family, grow old together, and write a story all on their own. He was a Navy veteran turned author, trading in his uniform for a typewriter, trying to make sense of the world with ink and paper. She was a beloved schoolteacher, known for her warm smile and unwavering faith. On Sundays, she taught children about grace and scripture inside the Baptist church just down the road. Together, they raised 2 children. The walls once echoed with bedtime stories, holiday traditions, and everyday moments that now feel like distant echoes of another lifetime. But in the 1980s, their story took a painful turn. He was diagnosed with ALS, Lou Gehrig's disease, and little by little, the strong, quiet man who once served his country and wrote stories for a living began to fade. In 1988, he passed away in the home they built together. She stayed behind, alone but never bitter. She kept teaching, she kept serving, and she kept the memory of him alive in every room. But by 2008, age caught up to her too. No longer able to care for herself, she was placed in a nursing home, and the house, their sacred place, was left exactly as it was. And since that day, nothing has changed. 2 cars still sit beneath the carport covered in dust. The furniture remains untouched. The air is heavy, still, and full of a memory. She passed away in 2016 at the age of 78, and from then until now, not a single soul has returned. Until today. This isn't just a house, it's a time capsule, a love story, a quiet legacy buried in the mountains. This is where love once lived. So join me today and let's see what's left.
What's up guys, it's BigBankz. We're back again for another video. Today we're in the mountains of the south and this place is absolutely insane. You guys are not ready to see what is left behind in this abandoned house. As you can see right behind me, there are 2 vehicles left behind, and inside everything is frozen in time. We're gonna walk around the outside, we're gonna take a look, and then we're gonna go inside and see what's left. Hope you guys enjoyed that story because this one is quite an amazing one. So without further ado, let's take a look and see what's left behind. All right, everyone. So now we've made it up to this house, and the first thing we come up on is this carport with 2 vehicles left behind. Look at this. We've got an old Oldsmobile right there, and this Nissan. I think it says it's a hard body or something like that. It's got this wooden flatbed here, and the tires, as you can tell, are extremely flat. Very bad. This thing is so abandoned. Look at all the dust on it. It's just caked on. Absolutely insane. Gotta see if we can look inside. Yeah, it opens right up. Take a look inside. We got a little manual transmission going on. Smells like an old truck. I'm not surprised by the smell of this truck. Not surprised whatsoever. And now we're gonna open this one, if it opens up. Yeah, check that out. It's really dark inside of there. So if we look inside, looks like it only has 76,000 miles on it. It's so dark in this car because it's just caked in dust. Look at that. Dust covers it in every area. So we're gonna go ahead and close it. Doors are heavy. Cutlass Sierra S is what it says on here. Super interesting. And then we got the front of them right here. Look at this. This is, I think the original color of this is actually blue. There's actually some damage. Maybe they hit something at some point in time. This car would be in very good shape besides one little dent on the door right there. But as far as the rest of it, it's very, very good shape. It's just covered in dust. That's about it. This entire house is made out of this stone material. We still have a lot to see. We're going to take a look around the rest of this, but I had to show you guys these vehicles that were left behind here. Never seen a Nissan like this though, so it's really cool. Alright, now we're going to walk around this property and we're going to see that once we get over here, it's so overgrown that you can just see everything down here. Look at this. I don't know if you guys can tell, but the Smoky Mountains. See the stuff on the hill down there, all the clouds and everything is beautiful out here. And this is what your house is looking like. It's so overgrown. This place has been abandoned for quite a long time. And it's just crazy to see how overgrown this is. I mean, look at this. Grass literally up to my knees. And I can tell you that inside, you're gonna wanna stay and see this. This is one of the best time capsules we have seen all year long. This is absolutely amazing. So this is actually your front porch that you would come up to. I think nobody really used the front porch as much as they would use probably the carport door, but just take a look at this place. One of the most overgrown properties I've seen in a long time. It is summertime, so I mean, kind of expect it. And then it just kind of drops off down there. What an incredible house. There's not a whole lot to see out here, guys, so we're just gonna go ahead and make our way inside. Guys, I'm with all my friends today. I want you guys to check them out down in the description. We're gonna head inside this house. Hope you guys enjoyed that story. Let's go in, let's see what's left. You guys are definitely gonna love this one. So I'll see you inside. All right, everyone, we have made it inside of this abandoned house. This place is all the way up in the top of the mountains. This place is insane. It's one of the cleanest time capsules we've seen, and definitely the cleanest time capsule we've seen this entire year. This one we've been looking for a minute, finally found it, and we're really excited to show you this one. Everything frozen in time. The owner passed away in 2016, and ever since then, it's been left behind. I feel like it's been left behind longer than that though, because there's nothing in here post like early 2000s. So we're gonna walk through this entire place, and we're gonna start off. There's 2 living rooms, so we're gonna start off in the first one, and we're gonna work our way around this entire house. Like I said, you're gonna wanna stay tuned to this entire video. The bedrooms are completely frozen in time, almost like they just left, made the beds, never returned. That's how good this place is. We already saw the outside. There's 2 vehicles left behind, and you guys are just in for a treat today. So let's get right into this exploration and let's see what's left. So I'm going to start you all off right at the front door here. This will be your front entrance of the house. There's that front porch that we saw. Most of the time I think they would enter through the washroom on the other side, which we'll get over there in just a little bit. But this is what we would see. The first thing you're going to notice is actually a little bit of clutter when you walk in. So maybe the family was gonna move some stuff out, something of that sort, and this is kind of what happened. So if we take a look, we've got some old mason jars. These are actually like old preservatives in here. More in there. I don't want to really pick those up. We got filing cabinets, and I noticed this fur kind of coat here, picked up from the dry cleaners in December of 1991. So this has been sitting in this bag from the dry cleaners since before I was even born. That's incredible. That tells you how frozen in time this place is. And if we take a look at all this stuff that's in here, look at that beautiful mirror, the golden mirror there, even a little chandelier. The chandelier is a little bit random because it's not center to this wall here. It's kind of offset. So it's a little bit strange. It doesn't really make a lot of sense. It still looks nice though. You can just see a bunch of stuff all around here, all these books and more filing cabinets on this side. If we take a look down this way, you can see this is frozen in time. This is the main living room, and look at this. Oh my gosh. First things first, we got couches, nice old couches, coffee table, and look what's on the coffee table. Looks like 2 guns, but I believe they're just cap guns. I don't think those are real. Pretty cool. We find cap guns quite a bit more than real guns, but still kind of adds a little bit of a shock value there if you ask me. You got a cigar box sitting on top and an old cassette player right here. Check that out. By General Electric. I didn't know they made cassette players. But look at this furniture. So I think this couch just has a sheet on it, I want to say, or a blanket. And they're the same actual pattern, you know, as this one. This is so cool. Just frozen in time. And check out this painting here we got. It depicts the water crashing on the mountains there. And guys, when I tell you this place is just, you know, a time capsule, it really is. Look at this stuff still set up. That even says bandy ball there. That's interesting. And look at these lamps. The details in the lamps kind of looks like that mirror we saw when we first walked in. And there's a matching one on that side. It goes all the way over there to that dining room. And that mural on the wall there is just crazy. This is so amazing. It's got that kind of a strange feeling carpet. I'm not sure exactly what you would call it. It's not shag, but it feels a bit like 60s, 70s, I believe. It's kind of like that orange-yellow color. Off on this side, we've got a bookshelf full of books. Everything is just frozen. It's just incredible, guys. What we have here, we have like Paul's first journey, Paul's second journey, Paul's third journey, Paul's journey to Rome. That's so cool. And then you have all these like old family photos here from so long ago. Look at that. Years and years of family photos. Not only that, look at this. That's a Zaxby's cup from the 1990s. What the heck? That's old. So interesting though. And then, of course, you've got the piano over here in the corner. You got the sheet music, hymnals. So they were definitely like religious. Things still work. Yeah, I'm not a piano player, guys. If there was a guitar in here, I'd play it. But yeah, I'm not a piano player. Look at all this stuff, just knickknacks on knickknacks. Isn't that insane? The candles. This is just something else. So guys, what do you think of the main living room so far? Isn't this just a beauty? And there could be even stuff left behind. I don't think that drawer actually works. There's like books and magazines all up under there. You got the big windows outside. And then it's going to lead us directly into this dining room here, but it also doubles as kind of an office if we take a look. So right here there's going to be a computer and a whole desk set up. So definitely use this as some sort of office for their business or just general stuff, you know. Because as of right now, I don't know too much about this house, except that the woman passed away in 2016. So, but you guys know in the history in the beginning, all of what happened here, but this is kind of what they had set up. It's insane. The paintings up there, the little portraits, filing cabinets and everything. You can just imagine one person just sitting here every day, just getting on the computer to do whatever they needed to do. Now it's just abandoned. This place is incredible. This is one of my favorites of the entire year. This end table might actually have a drawer, but nothing but a little rat's nest in there. But let's take a look at this dining room. Oh my goodness. So the dining table is still kind of set up. You've got plates, you've got table cover, you've got the plate in the middle, you got candles on the sides, salt shaker peppers. What am I saying? Salt, pepper shakers.
Salt shaker peppers.
Why did I say that?
That's insane. I had to come back. I had to circle around.
I don't know why I said that. Maybe I'm dyslexic. Anyways, the whole dining room is just completely frozen in time. This is incredible. There's a missing chair though. I don't see a chair on this side. Maybe they only had 3 people here at the time, or maybe maybe one chair broke or something, who knows. But it's frozen in time nonetheless. You got that same kind of chandelier as we saw when we first walked in hanging above it. This one is definitely more centered, but just take a look at that water damage. Black mold growing all over the ceiling here. It's just, oh, it's so disgusting. Terrible black mold. And it's kind of got more spores over on that side too. And you can see there's just kind of random, so there's a little puzzle there. Home health handbooks. And then you're just going to see, like in your typical like southern home, knickknacks kind of just everywhere. I love finding these little shelves with these little statues all over them. But look at this backdrop here. This almost looks like the creek that's down below us. Imagine they went and took a photo of the creek down here and then blew it up and put it right here on the wall so they could see it every day without having to go down there. It's incredible. We've got color slides, so these all have like photos in them. Can't tell what it is though. This stuff is amazing. If we open the drawers, it's stuck. Maybe we have to pull each side at a time. To kind of shimmy it, but look at that. First things first, there's a rat's nest, and then it's just kind of more junk. Maybe a little junk drawer going on here. We all got one. Close that back up. And this one has more stuff in it. You can see all in there. It's kind of a little bit messy though. Cabinet's just full of stuff. Let's open this up. Look at that. That's incredible. Close everything back up how it should be. Love these paintings all around here and all the knickknacks. You can tell this is your classic grandma's house. This feels 100% like a grandma's house. Shout out to all the grandmas out there. I hope your home never ends up abandoned like this. Unfortunately, some people can't help it, but I just hope your home doesn't end up going like this and all these things going to waste. This is a whole like desk and everything, all this stuff left behind on it. Actually, I just noticed this too, this vacuum. It's a bit older. Majestic. Filter Queen. It's definitely like an old vintage vacuum cleaner there. And that's kind of this first little section of the house. What are we thinking? We thinking this is like insane? Comment down below what you think down below, but this to me is just one heck of a house. So now we're gonna head to the next living room on this side, and look at this. Oh my gosh, talk about dust. So much of it everywhere. All of these couches are left in here. And look how bad that is. Dust and mold covering every single one of them. Dust covering the floor here. This is crazy. Haven't seen this much dust in a while. And look at that, Native American paintings kind of line up this wall here. That's so cool. I don't think we've ever been to a native's house yet. So, pretty insane to see all these left behind. So unique and so, like, intriguing, honestly. But just get a load of these couches again. Coffee table covered in dust. Used to have a fireplace there that they've covered up. And you got knickknacks just lining everything. Hole in the ceiling. More of these brown dusty couches here. This is insane. Let's take a look at these knickknacks. Everywhere. Just going all along. And it's just incredible to see this left behind. Got another filing cabinet here. Lots of filing cabinets throughout the house, I've noticed. But look at this stuff. All these other knickknacks here. You got a church, probably lights, happy anniversary cup. You got Jesus down here, your boy Jesus. A lamb. They were definitely religious people for sure. You got like those with like a little bit of a native design on them. That's super cool. Beautiful stuff all throughout. And you can tell it's a bit older because look at these TVs. Box TVs. That one's a really old box TV. But you'd love to see it. Absolutely love to see it. Almost looks like you have a pulpit here. Like for a preacher or something. Maybe he was a preacher. We're not too sure at the moment. What do you guys think of this? Isn't it insane? 2 living rooms, both completely frozen in time. The amount of dust is just absurd. Alright, this is going to lead us directly into the kitchen too. Look at this bar. It's still got the stools here. And everything. Computer right here. And here's something that's a little bit disturbing looking. That looks like there's blood. Maybe it's fake blood, maybe it's real blood, who knows? That's scary. Look at that. Another computer, another desk. And you even got an intercom system going throughout the entire house. So cool. Knickknacks upon knickknacks. Looks like they built it around like their smoke detector. That's interesting. But there's so many different ones. There's even a little grandmother plate right there. If you guys can see. Blown away by this place. So now we're getting into the kitchen. Check this out. Table sitting right here. Typically this is going to be your breakfast table. Still got some stuff laying on it. Some old food. Potlucks. Cookware. Okay, maybe it's not food. I thought it was for a second. I think it's just plates or bowls or something. Got some saltine crackers though. Sierra Mist. A full bottle of Sierra Mist. And some cran grape. Aquafina flavor splash. I remember those. This is so cool. And that floor kind of goes all throughout this. Matches. Here's your oven and stove. Looks like it's by Kenmore. Not a bad brand. Little 4-burner. And the hood is by Whirlpool. And you can see when we open up these cabinets, everything is still inside. Everything. Apple cider vinegar there. Come over here to this one. Plates, cups, salt, you know. More cups there. Look at that. Everything. Every single cabinet full of stuff. And then if we look on the countertop here, we're going to see more cups. We got a whole thing of just coffee cups here. A little convectional oven. Even a Black & Decker space maker. I've actually never seen one of those before. Looks like it has a built-in can opener and everything. That's super cool. Dishes still inside of the sink. Whoa, look at this. General Electric radio. That's so vintage. Before we actually look in this fridge, we're going to see that there's more stuff in every single cabinet. Every single one of them. All right. We doing a fridge pull, guys? Well, now everybody's here. You know what time it is. This better be a good one, honestly.
Everybody is here filming this, y'all.
Here we go. Okay, so
Did we just rally a party for nothing?
There's no food in it, but there's mold. And it stinks.
Oh, it hit me.
Oh, it stinks.
Open the freezer. You know you ruined it earlier.
Empty.
Empty.
Man.
Alright, we're never doing one of these again.
Man.
This is over. Series over.
Oh, it stinks so
Let's
bad.
go to the next one.
I just found these. These look like real human hair. Maybe they took their hair and made them into little dolls.
Wait, Posey, could you light them?
That's so weird, honestly. Holy cow. Guys, that is the kitchen of this house.
You want the warm?
Now we're going to work our way back a little farther, but first, I didn't show you this side, so I'm going to show you guys what's over here. First of all, you got your giant spoon and fork. You got stuff just everywhere. You got the fire extinguisher, your hefty bags. Again, everything left in these cabinets. Everything. Look at this. You open this up and it's a whole set of silverware, brand new. Close that back up. You got the microwave here. Not a bad microwave by Emerson. General Electric oven. A little bit older. And just a little bit of a storage cabinet right above it. And let's see what's left back here. So we already figured out that this fridge is not going to be opened, and it's empty anyways because when we moved it, it's like really light. So empty fridge there, but it is older. And this is kind of like your more junkiest room here. It's just a lot of random stuff all throughout this. Deep freezer. This is just a washroom, it looks like. Pantry. Washer and dryer still over there. And then goes down to the basement, which we'll go down there last. So guys, listen to this. All right, we are going to head into the bedroom side of the house now. This part of the house is the most frozen in time. Every single thing left in its place like the last day that somebody was here. This is going to be a treat for all of you who love these time capsule houses, and I'm excited to show you guys because I love these too. I know that mansions are more like my big thing, but you know, I love telling these stories to you guys. The storytelling has been getting a lot more interesting, and it's been more enjoyable for me lately to tell you guys the full in-depth stories of these places and why they're like this and the people that used to live in these homes. You guys are going to be in shock to see how clean and how frozen these rooms are. So let's head on back to those bedrooms. You guys are going to love this. All right, we've made it to the hallway where we're going to see what is all left down here. So let's check it out. We're going to start room by room. So we're going to go to our right first. And this looks like we're entering into some sort of home office. Wow, everything is here. Here was the desk. Look at all these patches. I believe that Bando Fam said that this was all Navy stuff, like Navy patches. So maybe the husband was in the Navy and this was his like little office at some point later on in life. Because I do believe they had their own business. Look at all these books though. It's like their own little personal library. How insane is this? Books on books on books. For a house kind of this size, typically I wouldn't think that we would see books like this. There's so many of them that just kind of lie, just abandoned everywhere, from floor to ceiling. And not only that, this is just one side. There's a whole nother side too, with more books. National Geographic collection. That's incredible. All up here. That's all National Geographics. All behind those VHS tapes. Blah, are all National Geographics. And then right down below, more stacks and stacks of National Geographics. Got a seashell there, golf ball, and just books, Reader's Digest, condensed books. So cool, so intriguing. And then there's just like random things. There's a little tiny chair down there. We got filing cabinets. Looks like you can't even open them, you know, gotta have a key and stuff. And stuffed away in the closet back here is all your family board games. You got puzzles, Monopoly, Jeopardy, Yogi Bear, Scrabble, Jigsaw puzzle. Look at this. I haven't seen one of these in forever. An Etch-a-Sketch. Like the original Etch-a-Sketch. Oh, that's so sick. Have not seen one of these in forever. Also noticed up in there in the corner, something that says Bible on it. Bible calendar, and then another Nat Geo thing. So no telling what's all just stuffed in here. So cool. There's a big Bible down there. One insane little office room. This is. What do you guys think of this? We still have so many more rooms to see. Let's go down, work our way through. Got this wood-lined hallway here. And when we turn to our left, look at this. Wow. Bed is still made. There is no pillows though, so that's interesting. But you got this blue blanket sitting on it. You got black mold growing all over the ceiling in here. Lots of like ceiling damage, it feels like. So I bet the attic is really bad. But look at all this stuff. You got this wicker chair over here, and this says, "Youth is a gift of nature, middle age is a work of art." How many of you resonate with that? Not me, I'm only in my 20s. Not yet. Oh, look at this. Got the trophy here. Most outstanding, 1982. Most outstanding for what? Doesn't say. Got this old mask here, a little bit creepy. Paintings, and look at this. The tray with the perfumes still sitting here like they just left. That's crazy. I bet you these drawers full of stuff too. Look at that. We've got a yo-yo. We've got a top. A little spin top right there. Little watches and everything. We've even got letters. Handwritten letters in here. More drawers are probably full of things too. Yep. And there's just all different kinds of stuff throughout this house. All these drawers are empty down here though. How cool is that? So they had some storage on this side, just boxes kind of packed up all over here. Here's your dresser, and look at the knickknacks. So sick. Paintings, little knickknacks again, and these drawers. Nothing much in that. Look at this. So much stuff, guys, so much stuff. You got a wrap right here. It's a little newspaper article. You got pennies. You've got little eagle things, pens, you know, all different kinds of things. More stuff. It's just crazy to see all the things that get left behind in these places. Get over to the corner here. You got more things, but look at the closet. Completely full. Filled to the brim. Floor to ceiling. Isn't that crazy? Look over here in the corner. Is that a dog? Yeah, it's a big stuffed dog. It's like cartoonish. That's cool. And one of those like swivel chairs. And then your nightstand still has all these nice little pieces on it with a lamp. Just in love with this place. And this is only like bedroom number 1. Just wait till you see the rest. There's actually a huge cobweb here. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's kind of hard to see, but there's like a huge cobweb going from the floor all the way to the ceiling right here. So I'm going to try not to walk through that. Wow. Tell me what you guys think of this beautiful bedroom here. Already sets the tone for the rest of them. And I'll tell you right now, I can already know this is not the best bedroom. You just wait, guys. Just wait. But we're going to go room to room. So if we go right across, this will lead us into the bathroom. This one's like kind of the common space. You got the faux marble. This is just incredible. And look at these birds in flight. Right above the toilet there. There is carpet in here, which is a no-no for places these days, because just mildew, you know. Your shower. How does this work? Oh, never seen one open like that. That's interesting. Never seen a shower open like that. That's crazy, actually. That's a first. We're gonna make our way down the hall now. We got a whole little map of the USA right there, but I'm not gonna show because it has the kind of location on it a little bit. It's obviously not precise, but close enough. Check this out. Books lined up all right here. You got the vest pocket dictionary. All different kinds of books. You got this hat here from Mountain Home. Check this out. More books all right here. Now guys, in my opinion, this room is the best room, but our buddy is shooting this room right now. So you're going to want to go check him out down in the description to see all of his photos. But that room I'm going to save for last because it's the best room. I'm going to show you guys this first, the master bedroom, and then we'll get into the kids' room, my favorite room of the whole house. So right here, we're going to see there's so many books. You can tell they love their books because they have an entire library down the hall there, and all these still sitting here. And these looks like they almost wrote them themselves. The Great Scoop. I don't think they wrote them. The initials on it are not their name. Maybe, I don't know. Never seen those books before, but they definitely look old. So many books, and look at these paintings too. Got this one of flowers here, and then you got this like more abstract painting. So pretty though. I love artwork. Sad to see him left behind though. That's beautiful. And then you have even a closet space. And this has your blankets and your quilts and stuff. More storage all down there in these bins. This door will lead us now into the master bedroom. Now don't get me wrong, this room is actually incredible. But in my opinion, the next room you're going to see is the best one. But I'm still going to show you guys this. This room is carpeted, unlike some of the other rooms, but check out this. Another blue. Actually, there's no blanket on this one. It's just a sheet. But there is a couple pillows and some stuffed animals laying over there. And you've got this portrait of a woman up on the top, wearing like a nightgown. This room is set up so nicely. Got some stuff that they look like they were going to store away or take with them or give away maybe. And then you got just more artwork on the walls there. Intercom system right there. Christmas tree over here. I don't know if this was abandoned right around Christmas. Drawer full of pins, it looks like. They have their own bathroom there. But let's look around here first before we go to the bathroom. You can see this is definitely the biggest room of the house in size. Biggest like bedroom of the house. We're gonna take a look in the closet. It actually won't open. I don't want to push too hard. Looks like there's a little bit of things in there, but not too much. Look at that. Sitting as a decoration right there. Are these drawers full? This is made out of like seashells right here. It's an empty little jewelry box. Just kind of random things, you know. We all kind of have this kind of setup going on, just random stuff in our drawers at home. And don't lie, you know you got it. We all got junk drawers. Every person in this world has a junk drawer. And if you don't, something's wrong with you. I'm just kidding. We got another closet over here. Maybe this one will open up. Oh yeah, open up right away. Oh, look at that. It's a safe. Sentry safe. I wonder if there's anything in it. Something tells me there's probably not anything in it because I feel like maybe the family would have gone through that. You know, we don't know the code, so can't look inside. Got some more board games of Chinese checkers. A broken hammer there. And clothes still hanging up. What do you guys think of this room? This is just incredible. All kinds of stuff. Laying over here, you got some rocks, shells. Some things left in the drawers here. You got the Bible there. Not much going on. I think they got a lot of stuff out of some of these drawers. And that looks like a picture of them at their wedding, cutting the cake. That's just beautiful. Now if we come over here on this side, we're going to go into the bathroom. And this one's more pink. Pink floors, pink toilet, pink sink, everything pink. Even got the little dispenser cups for washing your mouth out. This is one insane house. One insane house indeed. Same little like thing with the shower too, how it opens up. Alright, now it's time to go into what is my favorite bedroom of the entire house. And then we'll end it on the basement. So you guys are going to love this one. This is the kids' room. Everything is frozen in time. There's so much stuff in there. There's 2 beds. And you guys are just going to love this room. I think this might be your favorite room in the house too. Because it's definitely mine. So let's go see it. This is a good one. This might be my favorite room of the year, honestly. Let's go see it. And here we go. Entering into the kids' bedroom here. Look at this. 2 beds here. Lots of natural light coming in. It was a lot better earlier, but you know, we've been here for a minute now. Look at this stuff. Even a whole abandoned wasp's nest. A wasp's house is also abandoned in this house. Look at this stuff. Old catcher's mitt, old first baseman's glove. I used to play baseball myself, so that's how I kind of know. Blown away. You got the dartboard, look at that. Still with the darts sitting inside of it. Like they just got done playing and left them there. I wonder if we can hit a bullseye ourselves. Nope, definitely not. I hit below the board. I'm not that great myself. Oh, look at this. Christmas tree, Christmas decorations, all in the closet here. I don't want to focus too much on this closet because it's cluttered. I just want to focus on the stuff that's in this room. Look at this. Toys, you got a boat, a car, and a plane. On top of this, what looks to be a stereo. And then it's connected to this record player right here. The North Carolina Toxic Substances Management Guide. Interesting. Interesting indeed. But look at this room. It's got red carpet, 2 beds, and look what's even on the bed. There's not actually a blanket. The sheets on this one, no sheets on that one, but the pillows are still there. But then you got this little play gun here and a tiny little cowboy hat, little straw cowboy hat. I love this room so much. You got a little rug right in the middle. The nightstand has some flowers on it, and you got this art piece of a horse, 3D, right there. What do you guys think of this room? This is definitely one of my favorite rooms of the entire year. And not only that, we still got more stuff to look at. We don't even know that these drawers could be full of stuff. Yeah. High school diploma here. These drawers are stuck. Those drawers are actually empty. I can kind of see through. You got this whole thing of marbles here. Guys, how many do you think are in this jar? Could be a lot. I'm going to guess about 375. We'll never know though. So there's that. See if we can open these drawers. You gotta kind of go side to side to get it open. Oh, almost fell out. Okay, it's just full of stuff. It's way too full. Let's close that back up. Let's move on over to these drawers. Actually, guys, look, I didn't even notice this. There's a whole bow right here. But the string is not on it anymore. That's crazy. That's like an actual bow. How did I notice that? But take a look in here. Whoa. Look, the vintage Hot Wheels and Army Men. That's so cool. These Hot Wheels are crazy. Never seen one like that. Look at that one. Holy cow. That's crazy. So this is like got toys all in it. This is like for a slingshot. Another thing for a slingshot. This is like to hold a gun. Wow, that's so cool. Let's close that back up. Now look through these other ones too. Oh, there's 2 more cap guns right here. A baseball. Also in here, this is like
A telescope.
a telescope there.
Holy.
Yeah, those cap guns look cool. This one's got like a little design on it.
Oh god, it's got like a little rosary design.
Yeah, that's sick. Wait, I do have a real shotgun shell here though. So cool.
20 gauge.
20 gauge shotgun. So what else could be in these drawers if we just found more cap guns, things like that? We got golf balls. I don't want to dig through stuff like that, but so cool to see all this left behind. There's money in there. Socks. This room is amazing. And over here in the corner, guys, look, we got a little ukulele. We got this little shelf. Little baseball bat, and a baseball bat here with a catcher's mask. And that one's definitely an older one. It's completely metal and a bit smaller. Haven't seen one that looks like that in a long time. So guys, what do you think of this incredible bedroom here? Is this your favorite room? Because it's definitely mine, for sure. Wow, just insane all around. Now it's time that we go down to the basement. Let's head that way. I'm not too excited for these, but that's what exploring is about, showing you everything that's left behind here. So let's head on down. Dark, moldy, mildewy smelling. Oh, it's huge down here. Oh my gosh. So it's like, this is like a whole table here. I imagine they might have hung out down here a lot too. It's an axe. So Greg said this kind of reminded him of the Doomsday House, and I can actually see it a lot. But it's kind of a living space too. You got a fireplace here. This is like the newest looking thing I've seen in this whole place. Don't even know what it is really. There's insulation just falling in everywhere down here. So we're not going to stay down here very long, but we got to show you what's left a little bit. What is this thing? It's got wheels on it. Almost looks like they would have pulled this in like a parade or something.
Yeah.
Christmas decoration, looks like old newspaper, maybe blueprints. Stuff up there. The insulation is so bad down here. Exercise bike, Christmas tree, wood. So it's like a workshop slash, living space probably. And there's even a garage door. So maybe they even had a car in here at some point in time. Interesting. Yeah, not too much going on, but that's...
It's a really old lawnmower over there.
Really old lawnmower?
Yeah.
And there's an axe right here. Look at that one. That one's a scary looking axe. You're right, this is a very old lawnmower. Interesting. Look, it's so overgrown out there. How would they have even used this? I bet it's not even for a car. I bet it's just for getting your lawnmower and stuff out. Oh, toys. Yo, these are old, like Tonka toys. My son used to love these. He played with them for about 3 days, and then he was done with them. You know how it goes. But anyways, everyone, that is the end of today's exploration. I hope you guys enjoyed this place just as much as we did. I want you guys to check out all of my friends down in the description. Subscribe to all their channels, follow their Instagrams and everything like that. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Comment down below where you're watching from today. And if you're in the premiere, thank you guys so much for chatting with me live. Also, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do so if you enjoy this type of content. And leave a like if you enjoyed this. Comment down below your favorite part of the house. Personally, mine was that kid's bedroom. This is one of the best time capsules we've seen all year. I'm glad I got to show you guys this. So thank you again for watching. Until next time, BigBankz out.